Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all of you. Please invite your friends and let us have some good time together. Yesterday we said I will go live when I have 20,000. Actually we have more. Today in the morning when I wake is about the amazing Quran. If you go right now and search on YouTube, you will find endless videos of amazing, shocking facts about the Quran. Shocking facts, amazing Quran, beautiful Quran. I mean, you will go crazy with this, with those videos. And look at this one, embryo and leech. I mean, the Quran says, I will make you a congealed blood. The Muslim says leech. Anyway, but before we go to the topic today, we are going to review some Abdul comments. You know, the Abdul comment is my favorite part of what happened to this thing. Hold on. Before we continue, you know, we are going to go and see some Mohammedan comments. Let us see. All right. Here we have comments made by Abdul, and we will take example of those comments, whatever, you know, we see in front of us. So this Abdul here is arguing with some Christian. His name is Blueberry, and actually I really appreciate those who respond to the Abdul when Abdul they talk. This is why we ask people to make a comment, you know, and as you see, we don't delete Muslim comment unless they are trying to post website. We don't, you know, I mean, some Islamic website which can be viruses or etc. Anyone actually posts a website, I'm going to block you, even if you are Christian, because we do not know those websites. They will lead us to where. Now here you see this Abdul is so upset, and he said, why don't you show your face? Then maybe one of our Muslim will debate, discuss with you, and expose your falsehood for sure. So you are saying to me, you will not expose my falsehood unless I show my face. It sounds like saying to me, we will not expose you. What a stupid dummy you are. So, brother and sister, we can expose the lie only if you throw out your faith. If you don't throw out your faith, we are not going to expose you. I don't know what food those Abdul they eat in the morning. I forgot, they drink camel urine. That explains a lot. Now he continues saying, Blueberry, coward, hide behind the barrier. My prophet, peace be upon him. You have to, even in the text, you have to put peace be upon him. I mean, the guy is dead, and you are scared even to mention his name without saying peace be. Abdul, there's nothing is called peace be upon him. It says pray for him, not to him. Ask me hijab. It is not hiding. Abdul, isn't it your prophet who asked Ali to sleep in his bed so he can run away? Isn't it your prophet who hid in the cave when the Muslims supposedly tried to go, the Arab tried to go after him? Isn't it your prophet who ran away to Ethiopia? My prophet is not hiding. By the way, he is hiding. Always. Name for me which fight Muhammad he go to. The Muslims go to fight and he's in the back. So Abdul, this is an excuse. And as you see, Muslims are calling me and they are leaving Islam. So, no, you call me, you don't call me. The coward is you who cannot answer, and the coward is you who follow a child molester, because only coward they follow a child molester, only coward they go and kill women and children who did not even fight with them. Like, you know, suicide bombers, even you kill Muslims, you know, just because they disagree with you. Why? This is a cowardness behavior. When you cannot refute somebody, you cannot answer, so you go mad, you go, you know, you go crazy. How I'm going to answer him? I cannot answer him, so I'm going to kill him. Cowardly religion. Then he says here, Blueberry, yes, of course, anyone can believe and anyone will believe if God was seen. Allah is unique, nothing like Allah. Not God is the Father, God is the Son, God is the Holy Spirit. 1 + 1 = 1. Guys, nothing like Allah, come on. I mean, we have to agree Nothing like Allah. I never saw stupid God like Allah. I mean, God, Allah, He is God, but yet He cannot hear the Muslims unless He come down every night in the third part of the night. Allah is God and nothing like Him, but He is the only one who decide that the sperm of the woman coming from the ribs and the sperm of the man is coming from the backbone. We have to agree on that, you know, proven scientifically. And, you know, 1 + 1 + 1, actually, I like what Blueberry, he said to him. He said to him, he said, hey, truth speaks. 1 + 1 + 1 equal to 1 is something you, Abdul, invented. This is true. We Christian, we don't believe in this 1 + 1 + 1. What is that? Is that the mathematics? Well, based on your stupidity, well, you are Abdul plus your soul, you are 2. Man, that's deep. You see, aren't you counting the spirit as 1? And the flesh is 1? And okay, so are you 1 or 2? And as long as you are talking about 1 and 2, what kind of God? He speaks to himself always as if he is many. I mean, this God, he never spoke to himself as he is a one person. Actually, look at himself here. If Allah speaking to Allah, and then Allah, he says, may Allah forgive you. So Allah speak to who? To the other Allah. So either Allah is mentally ill, you know, he's suffering from some kind of mental illness, he think he is many, or Allah, he knew he is one, but he liked to talk to himself. He's speaking to himself as another person. Or Allah, he is not Allah, because he say, he is who sent down. he who Allah is talking, and that Allah may help you. Who is talking? Allah. So Allah say, may Allah help you. I mean, Abdul, listen, somebody asked me for help, and I am Christian Prince, and then I said to him, may Christian Prince help you. Have you ever heard of a stupid religion like this? May Allah help you. Abdul, but this is Allah is talking. What's happening here? You know, Allah is not, he just told you the answer. Nothing like Allah. I mean, you see, every stupid creature, nothing like him. We have to agree. Nothing like Allah. So, you know, Allah is one, but Allah, he speaks to Allah. And Allah, he says to Allah, may Allah help you. Or may Allah forgive you. And then, you know, here the comedy continue. So he said, he's answering Sailor Moon. Nor you have seen the face of Jesus, B-B-U-H. How come you Muslim, you say P-B-S upon him to Mohammed and this B-B-U-H Jesus? Yet people go around making images and statues of him and worship an idol. You see, Abdul, you're an idiot. You see, you kiss a black stone. This is black stone is an image for what? Secondly, obviously you do not know your Quran, because according to your Quran, your God, he ordered a great prophet, his name is Solomon, supposedly, according to Muslims, to build the statues. Here we go. And I want to ask you, the Muslims, they say those are statues for Adam and Ibrahim. Okay, but did you see, did Sulaiman see Adam and Ibrahim and where is the, okay, Tamathil, here we go. Chapter 34, verse number 13. Okay, so Allah, he ordered Sulaiman, and look guys, this is the Muslim translation. In the Muslim, this is actually a translation here. Where is the word statues? What is the word statues? Uh-oh. They translate only images. Images of who? You go to the interpretation, you will see images of prophets. But Sulaiman, he did not see them. And why Allah is asking Sulaiman to make images? Change the translator, you will see it is a statues, not just images. Just to show you the corruption of the Muslims' Quran. You see, if a Muslim, he respects his book, he will not take words out of there. You see, here we go. It says synagogues and statues. So the synagogues, the true synagogue of Allah, they are the one who have statues. So when the Muslims, they say that Islam is against statues, that is a big fat lie, because as you see, the Quran saying that Allah, He ordered His Prophet Solomon to make images and statues in the synagogue. Now, if we ask the Muslims, so how he is a Muslim then? Isn't it your prophet, he says, the one who make an image? Allah will bring him in the judgment day and He will say to him, breathe into it, which means this is you give it life. And if you could not, He will send you to hell. So why this is a contradiction in this religion? Is Islam against the statues or Islam with His statues? Are we listening, guys? So remember this verse, chapter 34, verse number 13. If the Muslim, they will say, oh, at that time it was allowed, which isn't it stupid to say it was allowed now and it's not allowed later? Statues is a statues. If having statues in a synagogue is an order from Allah, that's mean, well, whoever is following that order, he is obeying Allah. So why the Quran, if there is anywhere in the Quran it says don't make statues? Any Muslim can help us? Where? As you see, it says here you can have statues, you can have images. So it's clear that when the Muslim they speak, they are like somebody, he have a diarrhea, and he have a lot of anger causing that diarrhea, and he will dump whatever come from his mouth out like a truck unloading the anger. But we understand it's okay. And here, not to forget to mention, as long as we are talking about the amazing Quran, not to forget to mention in the same chapter 34, verse number 14, that Allah, He made Sulaiman die, and he was standing for a year and nobody noticed, until the termite, they ate his steak, which is very normal, you know. I told you before, I have my grandfather, he died and he was standing for 10 years. Nobody noticed that he's dead. Nobody. His wife, his children, everybody, nobody noticed, because simply he was holding his stick when he died, you know. And this is very normal to happen in the Middle East. Those things happen only in the Middle East, by the way. And, you know, to be accurate, it happened only for the Arab, you know, and the Jews, you know, not just the Jews, you know. And so if you're in a nation, don't try it. So if you're like a grandpa, you die, you hold a stick, that will not work. That work only with the Middle Eastern people, like me. So like this, actually my plan is, I will go live. I don't know when I'm going to die, but who cares? And but I will try to go live, and I will be holding my stick, and none of you will notice that I am dead. 1 year goes, 2 years goes, Christian Prince's life. 7 years goes, Christian Prince's life. 20 years goes, Christian Prince's life. Nobody will notice. Nobody. Why? Because I'm not going to have a stick made from wood. I am going to have a stick made from aluminium. This is how we say it in the Middle East, aluminium. This way, I can get the termite busted and they cannot eat my steak. This is the amazing Quran, fairy tale stories, flying carpet, genies are diving for Sulaiman, and they are building for him synagogue. Who is the one who is building the synagogue? Shaitan. Who is the one who building the synagogue for Sulaiman? The Shaitan himself. And Sulaiman, he ordered the shayateen or Satans to make statues and images and hang them on the walls. And then we go and read the interpretation, you will see that those are images for great prophets like Abraham, Adam. What a potato religion. And here, don't forget the flying carpet of Sulaiman, you know. And into Sulaiman we gave the wind, wherefore course was a month journey, and evening course a month's journey. By the way, this month journey by the speed of the camel or the donkey? What do you mean month journey? What does that mean? what do you mean exactly by 1 month journey? I mean, what a stupid religion. Shouldn't you say, okay, this journey based on what? Based on walking, camel riding, horse riding, because it's different. So 1 month journey. So the flying carpet, you know, by the by noontime, you have 1 month journey, brother. Okay, what is that? Flying carpet, you go read the interpretation, you will see it is Allah, he gave him a flying carpet, can carry 600,000 chairs. And by the way, this is true. My father, he used to have this flying carpet, but a smaller one. It used to have like, I think 60,000 shares, you know. And then what happened once, because in the Middle East, you know, there's a lot of thieves, my friend. So my mother, she did wash it. She put it in the laundry line. You know, we don't have the dryer at that time, and the carpet is so big, you know. So we put it in the laundry line, and then somebody stole it from the roof. Second day, we went in the morning. My dad, he want to fly with the flying carpet. He's gone. You know, we don't know now he took it. We are thinking either it's either Saddam Hussein or Al-Qadhafi, because all of them, they fly. And then they say to us the amazing Quran. Amazing Quran, brother. Amazing Quran. Amazing Quran. Amazing Quran. Look at this idiot. And you know, the funny things about those videos, you see how funny, how stupid they are just to get to view. They open their mouth, they squeeze their ass, they do Photoshop, they are desperate for a review. I mean, look at this. Strongest proof, Quran. فَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ فَاسْتَعِذْ بِاللَّهِ مِنَ الشَّيْطَانِ الرَّجِيمِ. I mean, look at the verse he chose as a thumb for his video. Obviously, this guy, he did not know what this verse means. Because if we go there, you will die laughing. Let us go there. Oh, boy. Actually, this verse is so stupid to the point, proving the Quran to be made by a dummy. Because how come the Muslim, they say, if you recite the Quran, the shaitan, he will run away. But now you are saying, if you recite the Quran, seek refuge by Allah from shaitan. But I thought the Quran protect us from shaitan. It turned to be no. When you read the Quran, you lose your protection. Now it is time to seek refuge by Allah from shaitan, because you are reading the Quran. Why is that? Do you see how stupid this religion is? If I am reading the Quran right now, why I'm going to seek refuge by Allah from shaitan? I'm doing the right thing. How shaitan is going to affect me? Are you saying to me when I read the Quran, I give a chance for shaitan to take over me? This is how stupid this book is. We continue with the comment. So here he say, the truth speaker said the black stone worshipper. Blueberry, wrong. Please provide me evidence if you are truthful. I like this thing about if you are truthful. Why you don't call me right now and tell me if you are truthful? We can see. We kiss it because of respect. Okay, respect of what? Hey guys, we are not pagan. We kiss the black stone because of respect. Do you remember the ones I made the video? I recorded live, you know, remember? I went to a Muslim website and I asked them live on the chat, and I was showing you on the screen. I asked them why you Muslims kiss the black stone. The guy took him 5 minutes to answer. He says because the Prophet kissed it. And then I said, okay, and why the Prophet kissed it? He said because it's holy. And I said, why it's holy? He said because I told you, because the Prophet kissed it. I challenge any Muslim to tell me why they are even kissing the black stone. I mean, okay, why Prophet kiss it? Because it's holy. And why it's holy? Because the Prophet kiss it. What a dumb religion. I mean, when they say to us that Allah is, Quran is amazing, Muhammad is amazing, Allah is amazing, amazing is stupid. And literally, you are nothing but a pagan person. First, you worship a man, his name is Muhammad. Secondly, you associate his name with the name of your God. You Muslims cannot be a Muslim unless you associate the name of Muhammad with the name of God. And not only that, in the top of that, you make a prayer on Muhammad, and Allah himself, he pray on him. And then we ask the Muslims, how Allah he pray on Muhammad? He says, this is blessing, blessing. Allah, he said the blessing, but the verse says, Allahu wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala nabi. Allah and the angels praying on Muhammad. I remember the debate where Mimi Hijab, he said to him, this is why it says pray for, not to. So Allah, he pray for Muhammad, not to Muhammad. Suppose they'd make a difference. Tea is good. Anyway. And then Blueberry, he said to him, just let me tell you something. In order to save an effort using taqiyya, I know everything. You cannot lie to me. Go and lick your dirty moon god stone and ask him, I don't know what is the rest, to forgive your sin. He said, wow, that is escalated quickly. Now calm down. This is the problem with people who cannot argue with evidence. Oh, hold on. So when the Christian, they came to Muhammad, and the Arab, they came to Abu Bakr, and they said to him, let us debate. Abu Bakr and Umar, they said, go and suck the clitoris of Allah. Suck, not lick. Suck the clitoris of Allah. And what is that? That is a black stone. So if we think carefully about the Muslims when they speak about evidence, if there's an evidence that Allah is God, if there's any evidence, if there's any evidence that Allah is exist, if there's any evidence of all your claim, Allah, he split the moon, but the moon is there, not split. When you say split, it's not a crack. Split is a split. You know, when you say split, the Arabic word is inshaqqa al-qamar, inshaqqa, split. So it's two pieces. Did Allah glue it again? Where? So did he say that? So when the Muslim, they ask for proof, we laugh, because what is the proof of Muhammad to be a prophet? The Quran itself says that when Muhammad, he claimed to be a prophet, the people of the book, they say to him, specifically the Jews, we will not accept you to be a prophet unless you do what Allah said. Okay, what Allah said, according to the Quran? According to the Quran, that Allah told the Jews, don't accept any prophet unless he make a sacrifice, and then Allah will send a fire to consume it, as what happened to Abraham. What Muhammad said to them? Did he say, no, this is not what was requested? Could he say this is not true? No. Look what he said. This is chapter 3, verse number 183. The Jews said, verily Allah has taken, a promise not to believe in any messenger unless he bring us an offering, which the fire, between two brackets, from heaven, will devour. Say verily, now Muhammad is refuting them, verily there come to you messenger before me with clear signs, and even with that, with what you speak of, why did you kill them if you are truthful? And now let me ask the Muslims, which a prophet who did give sacrifice and a fire came from the heaven and consumed his sacrifice, and then the Jews killed him. Name him. Any Muslim can tell me? Any Abdul? You see, this is your stupid book. I'm not discussing, I'm not using anything. I'm just reading the screen. You're a prophet. He been challenged. They said to him, Allah told us. So he did not say no, Allah did not tell him. And here you notice, by the way, this is how stupid this book is. If the Jews, they said Allah told us, so why Allah don't want what Allah told them to do? I mean, do you see the stupidity? Look what it says. The Jews said, verily Allah has taken our promise. So who is the one who took the promise? Allah. Not to believe in any messenger unless he bring an offering. And then supposedly Allah will send a fire from the sky, and that fire will consume or will take this offering as a proof that this is a messenger of God. What is the answer? Oh, okay. Well, Allah, he sent you messengers before and they did the same, and you killed them. So the verse is so stupid to the point that the verse approve what the Jews say, they agree with them, that this is the condition Allah he put. So why Allah don't want to follow his condition? Are we following, people? Are we following? Do you understand? This is how stupid this book is. If I say, okay, well, let us say a person, you know, a traffic police, he stopped me. He said, why you are driving 65 miles an hour? I say, well, this is what it says, the law. The law says you have to drive 65 miles an hour, no more. That's what Allah is saying to them. So Allah, he told them, listen, Jewish people, don't accept any messenger unless he do the following. He have to give sacrifice, and then I have to send fire to consume the sacrifice. Okay, now the Jews, they did what they asked for. Somebody asking, what is Psalm 84 verse number 5-6? This is about the valley of Becca. My friend, the valley of Becca is a very green valley. Read the verse. I mean, you do not need to be smart genius. This is about a very green place where it's like heaven, you know, a rainy, a lot of water, greenery. Is that Mecca? That, you know, and by the way, this is, you know, when people, they read, let us say a translation. When you read a translation, you think, because the name, like in English, is not the same as it is in Arabic, or let's say in Hebrew, sorry. So, as an example, when I say Bethlehem, those who do not know what Bethlehem means, they just know the name. But Bethlehem is not just a name. It is a sentence. It's a meaning. So, Becca here is not the same as in the Quran. This is Buka, the valley of a crime, the valley of, you know, let us say, redemption. So, you know, you have to read the whole chapter, and then you will see that this has nothing to do with anything Abdul they claim. But as usual, they are desperate, trying to find something to fit with their cult. When you are bankrupt, you look for your pennies. As simple as that, you know. Bankrupt, pennies. This is what's mean. When you have nothing, you look for anything. You see, the Christian, they don't go to find Jesus in the Quran. We do not need the Quran to approve Jesus. But when you have no honor, you try to attach yourself to anything so you can find an honor to your own. As simple as that. All right? Anyway, do we have any Muslim have a comment about the verse we are showing, chapter 3, verse number 183? Which prophet, he made an offer and then Allah, he sent a fire to consume it, and the Jewish killed him. Any Muslim? Anyone? Any Abdul? Three clerics arrested of being infected and involved in tourism. Well, this is weird. I mean, they arrested the three. They should be having arresting 30 million. Because every cleric who teaches Quran is teaching terrorism. This is the book of terrorism. My friend, the word today is just a stupid word. You know, everybody is fooling around. Nobody want to say the truth. That the problem is this religion. It's not the cleric. The problem is not the cleric. The cleric is reading a book in front of him, and this is all the Muslims agree with. So, around the world, they give titles, ISIS. The fact there is nothing is called ISIS. This is Islam. They even changed the name. Even ISIS, they call themselves Islamic State. They told them ISIS because they don't want to mention the word Islam to be involved with terrorism. So anyway, do we have any Abdul want to answer? Why Muhammad did not keep? This is the amazing Quran. Allah said to the Jews, don't believe in any messenger unless he give an offering. Okay. The Jews are following the line. The Jews are following the order. They will not accept any prophet unless he give an offering, and that offering will be consumed by fire from heaven. What is the refutation? And this is the proof, by the way, that the God of the Jews is not the same as the God of Muhammad. Why? Because if the God of the Jews saying, you shall not accept a prophet unless he make an offering, and then we send the fire to prove to you that he is sent by us, then this God, he refused, the God of Muhammad, he refused to do what the same God he said supposedly. Do you understand what we're saying? If this is a God, his name is Allah, and supposedly he told the Jews, don't accept a messenger unless he make an offering, and then I will send a fire to prove to you that he is from me. Okay, so now what the problem with the Jews? No problem. They are following the line. They are following the order of the God. So why Muhammad don't want to follow? The proof that Muhammad God is not the same God of the Jews, he said, say, okay, well, there is messenger before me, they did the same, and you killed them. So obviously Muhammad, he cannot do that. What Allah will lose, he said, okay, Muhammad, give them, you know, give an offering. Just do it. I will send fire. Here we go. Simple. Do you see how easy it is? What this drama is about? Same time, Muhammadan, who is the prophet who the Jews killed him after he sent an offering, and on Allah he sent a fire to consume it. Give me the name. Obviously Muhammad is a fraud. The one who made this Quran is a stupid idiot. If there is any Muslim here, he have something smart in the Quran. If there is any Muslim here would like to show us something smart in the Quran, because until now we see nothing except a flying carpet, flying motorcycle. All those videos in YouTube is nothing but a fabrication. Look at this. Look at this guy, how his mouth is open. Bible is not the book of God. If you watch the video, you will see that this guy, he is exposing his Quran. Oh, heart-touching, beautiful voice reciting the Quran. So they bring you a guy who have nice voice. My friend, this guy who have a nice voice, even if he say the word shit and he make it a song, people will like it. Don't you hear the rap these days? Even they don't even have a nice voice. 90% of the songs these days have the F word. Still, people like it. It's amazing. Oh. Oh boy. Sheikh Abdullah. Those are the best of the Muslims. Where are they? Look, brother. This and I bet you she is a Catholic too. A Dutch girl, she cried when she heard the Quran. I mean, those people are desperate for a view. How I can get a view to my channel so I can make some money? A guy is playing Quran. She put the camera in front of her, and she have to show. You know, first of all, if this is something true, people they do it in private. Don't you agree with me? Because if this is really something happened already to you, it's already happened. It's not going to happen when you are in the camera preparing yourself, putting the camera there. The Quran is making me crying. And the Muslim, they will say, Subhanallah, she's a Dutch girl. She doesn't understand what this guy is saying. He's saying shish kebab hummus in Arabic, and she crying. And look, she have 1.9 million view. This is the point. 1.9 million. Okay, so why you are not a Muslim? As not the Quran make you cry. And this guy is crying too. You know, my friend, are you crying because the Quran is so good or because there's too much onion? Eat amazing fact blow your mind in the Quran. I wish I can play it, but they are reporting my videos for copyright. You know what? I will do this. Hold on. Hold on. Give me a second. Because I think there's subtitle, so we can move the video without playing the video. Let us see if there's a subtitle for the video. If there is subtitle. Okay, here we go. So you know what, I want to ask the Deen show, this guy, the Abdul, why only 8? I mean, are you saying Allah, he have only 8 mind blowing? What about the rest? They are stupid? Okay, number 1. What is number 1, brother? What? This was fast. That the Quran is the truth. Look at the fact, guys. This is fact number 1. I mean, who can beat that? I mean, do you see how strong the Quran? Fact number 1, the Quran is the truth. That's it. You know what? One day I'm going to die here, and the Muslim, they will say Allah killed him, but I will be dying from laughing, not because of Allah, actually. Fact number 1, Quran is the truth. How, Abdul, shouldn't you prove it? How the Quran is the truth? That this is fact number 1? What do you mean fact number 1? Okay, maybe I missed something. How this is fact number 1? That's it. Allah, he closed the store. He would not send more revelation. You know, you look like a turkey who would jump in the front of your face before the Thanksgiving, saying, "Don't kill me." Abdul is stupid, idiot. Number 2, this is the last revelation. Shouldn't we first prove that it's revelation anyway? Secondly, how the Muslim they say that Muhammad he received delivery from a guy who came to him as a man, and then you say revelation, and then you say inspiration. What is that? Is it revelation? It's inspiration. Because if somebody come to my house and knock at the door, that is not a revelation no more, because it's not revealed to me, and it's not inspiration. As the Quran says, وَمَا هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَى. Wahi is inspiration, come to your mind. Is not something will be delivered to you by somebody else's mouth. So this is fact number 2. You know, I'm afraid of fact number 3, because fact number 3 might kill me. Let us skip. What is that? Liberty? Liberty of paradise? Islam bring liberty of paradise? What liberty? You will be sex slave. You Muslim men, you will be addicted to sex. And Muslim women, they will be sex toys. What is liberty? Shouldn't we define liberty first? How you are liberated? By making yourself more addicted to sex. You are sex slave, literally. When Muhammad says each one of you will have orgasm of 70 years, is that a liberty? I'm going to be held in my place for 70 years having orgasm. You know, Zakir Naik, he called me. Zakir Naik, don't call me now. I'm having orgasm, man. Zakir Naik called me 10 years after. Christian Prince, I called you 10 years ago, and now I want to talk to you. Zakir Naik, you stupid idiot, I'm having orgasm. Call me 10, not now, it's still. I called you 10 years ago, still I have orgasm. Like, hello? And then Zakir Naik, he called me 30 years after, you know, and I go crazy, you know. Stupid Zakir Naik, I told you don't call me. Christian Prince, I need to talk to you. Like, what's wrong with you, man? I'm having orgasm. I called you 40 years ago and still you have orgasm. Exactly. And this is liberty? This is only the orgasm is 70 years, so the sex how long? I can't breathe. Even this cold is getting hot here. Man, there is no need for heater with this stupid Quran. Literally, I can't breathe. I mean, look at the liberty, brother. You are liberated. I mean, I'm liberated, and Muhammad, he says, my penis will be in this palm tree. I mean, can't you make it half in this palm tree, please? I mean, don't you think this is very dangerous? Just hold on. Guys, sorry, I'm talking to the police in China. They give a penis of one of my relative. His index penis is in China now. I'm translating between them. They give him a ticket because his penis in China now and is going all out of the borders, going all the way to Tokyo. So we are trying to negotiate how we can get the penis into Tokyo without paying customs, you know, because it's in this. I mean, you're liberated, my friend. You are very much liberated. What is number 3? Abdul. So if the Quran literally is the spoken word of God, so what is the chapter of the genie? You know, you name it the chapter of the genie because simply the genie is talking in that chapter. What the heck? What about the chapter of Maryam? Maryam is speaking there. What about... Lord have mercy. You know, I mean, this is too much fun. You know, brother and sisters. Number 3, the Quran is the word of God. Brother, don't you think we shot the guy in the head now? Read carefully and laugh. The chapter of the genie, and look, they are 72. In the judgment day I will cry. My friend, I better cry than having 70 years orgasm, because 70 years orgasm I will cry from different location. This guy is threatening me. You will be crying in the day of judgment, brother. Well, you stupid, isn't it the Quran promised the Christians to go to heaven? Read carefully. Can you make Quran? This is Quran, the word of God. Nobody can make Quran like the Quran, but the whole chapter is the genie talking. Read carefully. It's revealed to me that a company from the genie gave ear, and they said, okay, so from now on, this is the genie talking. And then they say to you, who can make Quran like the Quran of Allah? Nobody can make Quran. Well, Quran making shit, even the Quran saying that Shaitan making Quran, Miriam making Quran, Musa's making Quran, what's wrong with this religion? Even the Hudhud making Quran, the chicken making Quran. Isn't it this is the Hudhud? Look at this. Hudhud. Who is talking, brother? Brother, who is talking? Who is talking? Is that Allah talking? Huh? Look, even the ant is making Quran till they reach the valley of the ant. And look, an ant exclaimed, what the heck is this word? I need a week to return it. An ant exclaimed, and she said, which means she said, oh ant, enter your dwelling, Solomon and his any army crush you. Look, what the heck? Even ant make a Quran. Even the ant is making Quran. I thought nobody can make Quran. By the way, how the ant, I mean, is that what the ant she said? Did the ant she said that in Arabic? Muslims, did the ant speak in Arabic? If not, so why the verse is in tone with the verse before it? You see, because Muhammad is trying to end it, he's trying to make like a rap, you know, like yuzi'un, yash'urun. So the ant, she add the word yash'urun at the end to keep it in the same rhythm. Nobody can make Quran like the Quran. I mean, look at this religion. I mean, you go on the YouTube, science and the Quran, and not only that, actually, about this, look, there's an article, there's a videos about it. They say, brothers and sisters, the Quran says that one of the ant, and it says the word Namla. Namla is a female. According to science, brother, they discovered that the one who alarm and the guard, she is a female. How the Quran knew that? Hey Abdul, in Arabic we don't have a male ant. All of them we call them namla. I mean, for those who do not know Arabic, they will say, okay, maybe, you know, it's possible, you know. I mean, the story is so stupid, and now this is the discovery. But in Arabic, we call all those insects, we call them namla. We don't have a male guy. I mean, we don't look at the balls for the ants. We have naml, which is for many, namla for one. It doesn't matter if it's a male or a female. Same for dhubab. Dhubab is the fly, like the you know, the chicken, sorry, the house of fly, the black one you see, or whatever color it is. So we say dhubab, many flies, and dhubaba, which means female. For all the flies, doesn't matter, as long as it's one, we call it dhubaba. Doesn't mean it's a female. So the word is a female, but doesn't mean it's a female. But they try to fool those who do not know Arabic, so maybe we can fool them too. We can cover the stupidity. So now the problem is not the guy. He heard her speech, but remember, ants don't talk. Ants, they don't make a speech. They communicate, correct, as all creatures on this earth. They communicate, but they don't talk. It's not a talking. We can call it talking if we want, but it is a different form of communication. Here in Arabic it says, قالت. قالت, which means she said. قال from يقول. He said with his mouth. So in order for Sulaiman to hear what she said, she have to be saying something he can hear. And that is a word. And this is why the Quran says, فَتَبَسَّمَ ضَاحِكًا مِنْ قَوْلِهَا. So he laughed when he heard her speech. Even the translation here is saying that. So he heard a speech. But ants don't talk. In fact, the ants are deaf. Literally deaf. So they don't have hearing. Ants, they communicate either by vibration, which means they knock at the body of each other, like Morse, or by chemical. But ants don't hear. Right? Hey CP, have you ever smelled mothballs? How did you get the little legs apart? His little part. You know, I don't know. It's, you know, be polite, otherwise I will block you. Be polite. I mean, there is a limit of things you say. Don't be stupid. So anyway, so all this garbage, and the Muslim, they say to us, I mean, look at this. Sulaiman, he have an army of birds. Did you watch the cartoon? When the last time you saw a cartoon? This is a king who have an army of a chicken. You know, the Mohammedan, they are like somebody is desperate to find anything to prove his religion. And as you see in the video, like the Quran is amazing, the Quran is a fact, the Quran is etc. But when the second you start asking questions, the Quran is a big fat failure of lies. Do we have any Muslim want to help us about some facts in the Quran? I can open my Skype for you. If there's any Muhammadan would like to help us. Anyone? Any Muhammadan? The hand have antennas which lock on the Abdul's sense. Okay. All right. There's any Abdul? Who is Abdul would like to share with us some facts about the Quran? Because until now what we see from Muslim videos is really dummy, it's stupid. And, you know, I mean, it cannot refute. You see, if this book have one stupid thing, the rest is stupid. Remember, the Quran is a book, according to Muslims, all of it from God. The Christians, when they say the Bible is the book of God, but we don't say every word is sent by God. In the Bible, there's a priest he speak, there's a king he speak, there's an evil man he speak, there's a good man he speak, there's a bad woman she speak, there's a good man, whatever. So the Bible is a book of history, and there's history written there. When God said, that is God said. When God is not talking, is not God talking. Here, all is God talking, supposedly. In this book, based on what Muslims believe, Muhammadan, the black stone kissers, every single word here is coming from their God. And look at this stupid religion. Allah, he taught Solomon the language of the birds. And then Solomon, he understands the language of the ant. It's like somebody, he went to school to learn the language of the cows, and then when he graduated, he went from the school and he spoke to the turtle. He taught him the language of the birds. The language of what? We have been taught the language of the birds. So how the guy who was taught the language of the birds, and then he listened to the ant? Any Muslim can tell me? Based on this verse, Solomon, he should speak to the duck, chicken, sparrow. So how he understand the ant? Anyone? I mean, whatever page you open in this book is just a stupid. And look, Suleiman, he go and he walk. Like here, they are talking about he arrived to the valley of the ant, and he heard the ant saying that, and he was amused with it. Okay. Then suddenly, Suleiman, he checked the birds. Okay, and he said, "Where is the hoopoe? What the heck? Where is the? How come I don't see the hoopoe?" I mean, this guy is a king. According to Muslims, the beginning of his army was in Jerusalem. The end of it is in Iraq. This is how big his army. And now he noticed that there's a bird is missing in his army. I mean, what does guy have? Automatic system to check who is missing? There's a huge army. He noticed that there's one bird is not there. And then Suleiman, he said, verily I will punish him with hard punishment. What you will do? You will make him barbecue, don't you? I know you, Suleiman. You like barbecue. Chicken you could do. Okay? And verily I will slay him, or he verily shall bring me and plain excuse. Like, what the heck? So now Mr. Hudhud is under the threat of being barbecue. Why? Because he took a vacation without permission. And now Suleiman, he will send the MP, the military police, after Mr. Hudhud. And you know, the Muhammad is really a mad, stupid person. You know, people, they have stories about this bird, that he is a general. I mean, he looked like a general, to be honest with you. He looked like a Roman. So Muhammad, he decided to give him a job in the Quran. I mean, come on, where'd he go? The King Solomon is wondering, where does this bird go? If you don't give me an excuse, I will make him shish kebab. Oh, where you been, coward Hudhud? Did I give you permission? And then later we find that Hudhud, he went all the way to Yemen and he was spying at a woman, her name, you know, the queen of Saba. And he noticed that she have nice legs. I mean, you know, it makes sense. I think Suleiman, he was a single person like me. He have hard time to find a woman, she have nice legs. And then brother Suleiman, he go all the way to the Quinn. And then brother, the Afrit, the Shaitan, they made her hair, her legs full of hair. Look what the heck, because they don't want Suleiman to fall in love with her, and they love each other because Suleiman, he loved legs. So Suleiman, he went there like he's looking at her legs, and I know, and then the wind came and the floor was like a mirror, so he was able to see her panty, and then he saw the hair of her legs. Oh man, disgusting. So Suleiman, he said, oh no, no way, I'm not going to marry this gorilla, you know. But then Allah told him, Suleiman, this is the act of the Shaitan, her legs is very fine. Like, what? True story. The amazing. What? Oh boy. I'm telling you, it's really hot here. Even though it's winter. What the heck? You are going to call me or Sat Haruna? Okay, I will call you Haruna. Hold on. What is your name in Skype, Haruna? Well, I sit behind the microphone. You sit behind what? Okay, Haruna. I'm opening my Skype for you now, just to let you know. Just to let you know, in case you don't know. All right. All right, my Skype is on. What is your name there? What is your name in Skype? Hey, Haruna. What is your name in Skype? I'm in Skype right now. Haruna? Guys, my nose starts running from laughing. You smell ultimate fart? Jalalain? Oh, Jalalain, your name. Oh, okay, let's call you in Jalalain. Here we go. Yeah, I smell ultimate fart too. Oh boy. I'm calling you Jalalain, Haruna. Using in the Senegal internet? Jala is not online. Let's try to call you again. Man, that's music. So what we will do, Jalalain? Mr. Ultimate Fort. You know this guy, by the way. You know what? When people they go to the casinos, you know, sad people, they go and they lose, and they now they want to gamble more, and then they lose more. This is exactly what happened to this guy. I mean, doesn't matter how many times we make him shish kebab, but still actually he get more excited because now he want to return his honor, which is nothing left. Let's give him try one more time to call. All right. Well, obviously this guy don't have internet anyway. Any other Muslim? If there's any other Muslim here would like to say anything about the amazing Quran? You see, usually I don't take really call at night, but you know, today we'll make an exception. We will not talk for long, you know, because already it is 11:26. So yeah, I know. You see, there's people, they are leaving Islam, they are fake, my friend, but he failed to show us, you know. Imagine those liars. They say that they know the guy who called me. Why you don't go and record him and get him busted? Go to him. He said he's my friend. Okay, go record him. Take your phone, say, hey, this is me. Why you speak to Christian friends saying this is me, you know, it's you? They don't do that because they are desperate. They're trying to cover up. How in the world a lot of Muslims leave in Islam? Potatoes. Abdul, there's any Abdul would like to join us? Anyone? Let's try to give him one more call. Haruna, Ultimate Fort. Yeah, give me a break. All right. Let us see. Any Muslim would like to text me, so I will call him. This is a person asking me to call from a while ago, from Saturday. I don't know, it might be now middle of the night for him. Any Mohammedan? You know, there is one of you, he sent me a message in Patreon saying that there's a guy, he is saying he do Christian friends dare to show up. You know, I said, okay, well, I will call him. But how will he show up if you don't give me Skype? Show up where? This guy, he said, you know, he used to sell bikini and now he said hijab. Do Christian friends dare to call me? I am the only one who opened his Skype. I don't know who will call me. We cannot like, you know, Zakir Naik, when he have a, let's say, a presentation, all the questions they ask him, they've been taught to him before they start. Everything is a setup. Everything is a setup. I don't know who's calling me. I don't know how his level is. He is a big sheikh, he's a small sheikh, he's an elephant, he's a giraffe. I have no idea. Yeah, the guy actually, you know, he said he challenged to debate me too, you know, but he will not give me a Skype to call him. I mean, what kind of a job? You open a store to sell hijab. This is a job for a girl. Obviously, you're a womanizer trying to get women to come to your store. Like, imagine a man, he opened a store for bikini. Who's going to be customers? Women. Why you are interested in selling women? What about putting a woman in the store, not you? Obviously, he's a womanizer. Like Mohammed. And you know, by the way, he had the right to have 4. So he, you know, 4 women, they got inside the store to buy hijab. He married them all for one day and he divorced them the second day.